Hey guys, what's up? Happy Friday! I have not been doing Friday reads in a while, so I wanted to get this Friday in if I could. So this week has been a little bit crazy for me. I just started a new job, so I've been learning the ropes all this week. I'm also going to be working at my coffee shop job this weekend. I feel like I say that every time I do a Friday reads, but this weekend again, I will be working at my coffee shop. I haven't worked for a couple of weekends, the weekends that I didn't do a Friday read, so that's why it sounds like I always work every weekend, but I don't. So that of course that cuts down on my time a little bit to read like on Saturday morning, unfortunately, but I'm still planning to get some good reading in, especially since I get really tired after I work, so I'll probably be vegging out and hopefully reading. Well, over the last couple weeks I have managed to acquire a large amount of books. Last week I had a bit of a holiday. I had time to buy some books and go shopping and just really enjoy being at Barnes & Noble and other places I like to go to buy books. So yeah, I ended up buying quite a few because Barnes & Noble happened to have a sale. I took advantage of that. The first book I want to share is this one, which is Balzac and the Little Chinese Seamstress by I don't know how to say it. I don't know how to say this author's name, but this person actually took this from my last workplace. There's like a pile of books in our break room kind of area, cafeteria area, and people just put down books that they don't want anymore or like are reading and then they're done with them. So this one was sitting there and it didn't look like anyone was going to claim it, so on my last day I took this book with me. Great little souvenir, I think. Counting that first one, there's about 3 or 4 different places I got all my books. I want to share my thrift store books. This book that I have is Things Fall Apart by this author, which I know his name, but I have forgotten how to pronounce it. 50th anniversary edition of this book, and I remember seeing it at Barnes & Noble. I read this book in school. I didn't really particularly really enjoy it. It wasn't bad, but I actually thought these covers were kind of cool, so I saw it at the thrift store. It was pretty much brand new, so I just picked it up. Why not? Then I got The Golden Compass by Philip Pullman. It looks like it would be a fun children's read. And I picked up Chitty Chitty Bang Bang by Ian Fleming. This is actually not a legitimate copy I found out of Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. I didn't realize it was a book, actually, first and foremost, until I looked it up. Apparently it is a bigger book, and this is like the movie edition. As you can see, it's like from the 50s or whenever that movie came out, 60s or whatever, and you can kind of tell this is a copy from that time. So this is movie edition. Ian Fleming is also, some of you may know, the author of the James Bond books, and I didn't realize he was the author of Chitty Chitty Bang Bang as well. He read this like children's book. So that's cool, and I picked it up, and I probably will read it just because it's cool, although I'm kind of disappointed that like there's actually like a real edition of this book, and this is like some fake edition, so, or small movie edition, so, but anyway, it's still cool. Next I picked up I, Robot, and another author that Isaac S. I'm not gonna bother. I'm not gonna hurt myself trying to say this name. So, yeah. This author, I can't believe how many authors I picked up that I don't know how to pronounce. It's kind of pathetic, but I'll figure it out eventually. I'll hear it, so I'll check it out somewhere. The last book that I picked up at thrift stores was Joan of Arc by Mark Twain, of all people. A lot of people don't know, but Mark Twain also wrote a book on the Joan of Arc, and I think that's incredibly cool. So I'm not actually a huge Mark Twain fan, but yeah, I think I've always wanted to read this. I've had a lot of friends that told me that it's really good, so I'm going to try it out and see what I think. Plus, this edition was really cool, and it's like brand new, so yeah, I had to pick it up. Okay, so next I have the Barnes & Noble books that I bought. So this is the other big stack. So the first book I picked up was Journey to the Center of the Earth by Jules Verne. The next book I also picked up was a classic as well, and that is Jane Eyre by Charlotte Bronte. I love, one of my favorite types of books are British Lit. I'm a huge British Lit fan. I love classics and I love Jane Eyre, so this is perfect. The other classic I picked up was Frankenstein by Mary Shelley. The other cheap book that I bought was Tarzan of the Apes by Edgar Rice Burroughs. Yes, Edgar Rice Burroughs. This one, as you probably heard me in our June wrap-up video, I really enjoyed the first 3 stories, so I bought them. And last I picked up The Queen of the Tearling by Erica Johnson. This one, I hadn't even heard of it until, I think it's HarperCollins, I think, posted an article about how it's going to be a film and Emma Watson's going to be in it, and I love Emma Watson. I've kind of been following her since Harry Potter, which I guess, yeah, we all know her from Harry Potter, right? But yeah, she's been doing a lot of weird things lately, and I think this one will actually be a worthwhile thing. I've heard nothing but good things about this book, and I haven't really been reading fantasy as much lately, so this is another thing. I'm trying to get back into it because I love fantasy too, so yeah, this book. Last but not least, I went to Target because Target is the perfect place to pick up any Rick Riordan Heroes of Olympus books. I can't wait to find out what happens. Hopefully I'll get to it sometime this month. Actually, to the Friday Reads part of this video, I am hoping to read through more of this book. I just started it this week and I haven't gotten very far in it because when I'm really tired, like when I'm starting a new job, I don't read very fast. I'm a really, really slow reader anyway, so yeah, I've gotten about 100 pages in, so I'm hoping to take a chunk out of that this week and finish this up next weekend, or next week, whatever. So yeah, I'm really enjoying it so far. It is definitely not what I expected it to be at all, which I love when that happens. So yeah, I am looking forward to reading this week. And I think this is the only thing I really have a plan to read this week, just because it's big and I really want to be able to get into it. Like usually I read multiple books, but this time I kind of just want to focus on this one this weekend. Lately I have been doing this thing where I buy myself a more expensive type chocolate because I love chocolate, and I buy more like expensive bars of chocolate and enjoy them like it's my chocolate for the week. So I've been trying different kinds of chocolate that are a little more expensive and so on, and so it's just my way of getting my chocolate fix and having nicer chocolate instead of just indulging in your regular grocery store type chocolate and stuff, and trying new things because I love trying new things. So this week's chocolate was the Ritter Sport Marzipan dark chocolate. This is actually kind of interesting. I'm almost finished with it, which is good because it's almost the end of the week. So yeah, I got a couple things left. This one's actually pretty good. I don't know how I feel about it. I don't think I particularly crave this, but it is good, and if you like almond flavored things and stuff, it's quite good. I actually got the idea for this particular one for my next week from Samantha from Novels and Nonsense, so yeah, you should check her channel out because she shares munchies and sweets and awesome stuff all the time. So yeah, so this is the chocolate of the week for this week. I also happened to go to World Market, which is just an awesome place to buy stuff that you can get in other countries, other food items, clothing items, etc. And they have chocolate, and this is the chocolate I got this time. It was on sale. Divine Dark Chocolate Hazelnut Truffle. This will be my chocolate of the week next week. I really like hazelnut, so I'm excited to try this. So the last thing I have is something that I have been waiting to get since Christmas. World Market carries it sometimes, but not often, and I will show you why in a second. If you've been following me on Twitter, you will know that I tried green tea Kit Kats, which is these guys right here. World Market sometimes carries these, sometimes they don't, and they just got them in, so I had to get them because I'm weird and I like green tea flavored things. I probably should move to Japan. That's where these are from. It's like completely Japanese everywhere. Like there's like no English on this, so that's I think how you can tell when something's like imported, like it's really imported, like it wasn't made to be in the United States. Like there's even like a little warning sign, like sticker thing, telling you basically that this is not like your typical Kit Kat, and you kind of eat it. It's not authorized to really be like, I don't know, it's not an authorized product. Yeah, that's what it says on here. And I'm kind of addicted to them. It's like eating a green tea latte. I don't know if you've ever had like green tea lattes. I like them. They're delicious. I'm weird, I know. So they're just good. They're really good. So have a good weekend, everyone, and yeah, let me know what you're reading or what you're planning to do this weekend, or if you have any chocolate or like love chocolate, just talk to me about chocolate. I love talking about chocolate and books. Hope you all have a good weekend, and we'll see you soon, hopefully with another video. Bye!